My name is Pauline. I served in the United States Army from 1983 to 1986. For 3 years as a radio teletype communicator, I sent and received messages from commander to commander for the Pershing unit. We used two very, very loud generators for our AC power. And after 3 years of working with those generators, sometimes I had protection, sometimes I didn't. They gave me an exit exam, and the doctor checked me from head to toe. And then he asked me, "How's your hearing?" And I said, "Fine, why?" He said, "All your hearing scores are off." I thought, okay, good to know. And my hearing, I noticed, didn't affect me till about a year or two later, and then it got worse and worse and worse and worse. I just started feeling anxiety and depressed because when I started communicating with other people and missed the conversation, I felt dumb, kind of stupid, and I need help. I was an isolated person. I didn't know who I was. I was accepting a lot of things, negative people. I actually had a first marriage and divorce was in domestic violence. And then the second marriage ended up being in domestic violence as well. So I just felt I wasn't good enough. And maybe I was accepting the men that would try to control me in my life. So I went to the VA mental health services and I got counseling. The psychologists and the therapists that I seen, there were several of them, really helped me look inside of who Pauline was and what it is I wanted in life. I'm allowed to cry. I'm allowed to just express every need and want and desire that I have, that Pauline has inside, and share with her my goals that I want to attain. And it really helps. There's a big change in me. I now advocate for my own rights. I'm an advocate for myself for disabilities and domestic violence. I ended up going to college and later ended up getting my master's degree in mental health counseling. My psychologist, she said, "Well, Pauline, what is it you want to do? Who do you identify with?" I said, "People with a hearing loss." And I said, "Oh," that's when I told her, maybe I'll focus on the deaf and hard of hearing. So that's when I went in the deaf community and started learning sign language. There are a lot of resources available, counseling, support groups, and resources for those that have hearing loss, mental health issues, and that have gone through domestic violence. There's people out there that will listen to you, support you, and give you a better understanding of who you are and how to communicate with other people. Therapists help me become stronger, a happier person.